Hello there, it is your daddy. Who is your daddy? Daddy Swan is your daddy. Okay, so all seriousness here. So I am giving $100 reward for any and all CIA related items that are found at the car wash at 485 East Michigan Street, New Carlisle, Indiana. The address is in the description. I'm looking for any devices, for example, that are going to be in trash receptacles that are going to be somewhat hidden or disguised over there. uh, Most of them should be small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. I know what I am looking for. I've seen them before. So it, if you bring me something and it's just a waste of my fucking time, I will react in kind, and we may have a fist fight on our hands, and somebody may go to jail. But if you bring me, a real device, more than likely hid in a pop can, a wrapper, and a trash receptacle, or someplace on the premises over at 485 East Michigan Street in New Carlisle, Indiana, then I will pay you $100 on no questions asked, and you go about your business. You don't have to tell me your name or anything. I put my email in the description. And so basically that's it. Oh, a ranger horse, basically I have learned. Oh, and basically, uh, um, I am starting a chop the bow down a campaign, basically, uh, to expose a fake Asian. Basically, it has come to my it has come to my attention through my greatness of greatness that Ranger Horse, you are one of Bao's biggest donors, and basically he doesn't respect you, he doesn't love you, and that basically you should start donating to me. Bao's a fake fucking Asian because basically, I have to hand it to James Freeman, Gunner, and ethics, and all of those Texas auditors, because they did a fantastic job uh 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 of creating this political prisoner of war, similar to a Nelson Mandela, that then he's created this mystique, and basically, he's not a true Asian. We don't know. There's no blood testing. There's no slanted eyes. We don't even know until we have the proper DNA testing. He's a fake fucking Asian who may not even be true Asian. We all don't know this. We need to take it with a grain of salt. Uh, Anyway, um, that he's basically, using, all your donations from you, Ranger Horse, and everybody else to live a lifestyle. And, somebody donated $108 to that little, sawed off egg roll, I believe, after he got out. Oh, and, you know, also, I'm of the opinion, um, that you're not even a real fucking lawyer, by the way, and you need to have your wrench taken away, because I do not promote a fucking liars. Anyway, so basically, when Bao got out, him and Gunner, well, because you're not a fucking real lawyer, you're a lying fuck. Anyway. Because, a person who is a bar member, they would, contact me, they'd email me, they would give me a bar number, and you giving me fucking nothing but bullshit. And I believe you're a troll. I believe you work for the federal government, and I believe you're conspiring to hurt this wine. I did not. Nope. Nope, did not. No emails! No emails were received. So you will not get your wrench back until I get an email. False accusations. You're toying with my emotions. Don't toy with the swine's hairs. Accountability of LaPorte County. He claims to be a lawyer of LaPorte for 20 years. I don't know who he is. He won't tell me who he is. He won't send me an email. False accusations! Anyway, so basically, when Bao got out, him, Gunner, and the Beard went to go golf. Oh, and, what is it? Why are Asians so good at golf? I mean, why the fuck are fake Asians so good at golf? Well, so, here's my invitation. You come over to Pigpen, I'll even give you some alcoholic beverages. I will even give you some alcoholic beverages, and we'll sit out on the there by the driveway, and we'll both drink some beers, and then we can give fingers to the CIA across the street. Come on over. Come on over. You know where I reside. Come on over. Anyway, he knows my address. You guys know my address. I mean, I'm not hard to find. Anyway, um, you want to be careful. You want to be careful. There was another auditor who did a audit that was even, near the pig pen, and he got arrested for some things. Want to be careful. Be careful. Anyway, so basically, Gunner, Bao, and Freeman went golfing when Bao got out, and somebody donated $108. And Bao didn't even say thank you. It's like he just expects it now. And, Bao has said, that that he can't get a job, he can't work. And, if you guys notice that, Bao will say he's poor and all this nonsense, but if he's truly poor, then how is he living? How is he smoking marijuana? How is he doing all these things? And yet he's claiming to be poor, every 2 seconds. And so it seems to me, well, you're supporting somebody that does not respect you, nor does he appreciate it. So, go ahead, throw your money down the drain. That's your prerogative. It's your money. And, every day people get to be, asininely moronic about their money. So go right ahead. Well, Pug brings up a valid question. So there were some allegations that there were $10,000 that were donated. Well, uh, so, don't confuse jealousy upon, being honest. Now, what now? I'm sorry. I didn't get back. Was busy. Well, first of all, you say that you are, sending me emails. It was brought to my attention by an individual who is a lawyer who thinks that you're not a lawyer. And, I actually know he's a lawyer because I've looked up his bar number. I know he's a bar carrying member. And yet, you haven't shown me anything. You haven't sent me any emails you said you've sent. You haven't, yeah. For example, on YouTube, anybody can be oh, my favorite hick. How many goats have you fucked? I have a question for you. Do you fuck your goats with or without waiters? I need to know that. That's a very important question. Well, send it again. Send it again. Send it again. Meow. I'll say this again for your Ranger horse. Accountability. LaPorte County claims to be a lawyer. Well, dude, how can you properly fuck? How can you properly fuck a goat if your feet and your ankles are stuck in the mud? You gotta have waders on so you can, get out of the mud, because God forbid you're fucking fucking a goat and then you get stuck in the mud. I mean, the goat could ram you. Horrible. Uh, uh, well, I mean, they do have condoms that are made out of lamb skin. Lamb on lamb crime. Fucking a lamb or a goat with lambskin condoms. It'd be great. Uh, well, I have a question. So, would you fuck the goat first and then skin it, or just skin the goat and then fuck it, and then eat it? Oh. Well, I just basically went live to tell you guys there's a standing $100 a reward at 485 East Michigan Street, New Carlisle, Indiana, for any and all devices, any and all CIA property. You guys are more than welcome to bring it to my attention. Email me. I'll set up a time to actually uh, meet with you. And if you don't know what I do or don't I. Here's the reality. You guys think I'm poor. Am I poor? Am I rich? Am I lying, or am I telling the truth? Who really knows? Who really knows? Who really knows? You're just a victim that God, made you ugly and have red hair, Bill. Hair, Bill. Here, Bill. Here, Billy, 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 Billy. You have not been timed out because, it takes a lot to get timed out here. You have not been timed out because, you have a First Amendment right just as anybody else does on this fucking channel. Oh, Eastern accountability. I need to give you a swine kiss. You time him out, I will take your wrench away. Well, if you actually work for the CIA, I try not to kill anybody. That's all I ask. No heroin smuggling, and don't kill anybody. Well, I think I'm gonna go because I was about to go get the snout thoroughly moist. If you actually send me a fucking email, that you are a bar member, then yes. But as of right now, you're fucking lying to me. You're lying! Dude, nobody likes fucking lawyers to begin with. And nobody likes a lying fucking poser of a lawyer. Nobody knows, number one, if you're true. Nobody knows if you're even an alcoholic. Okay? Hell, you claim to be an alcoholic, but nobody's seen your liver. Nobody's seen, any consumption. Nobody knows if you play golf. Nobody knows if you're a lawyer. Right now, you're caked in lie. I will give you one because you're awesome, the fan. I have not smoked. Cuomo firing Rosenstein would make Trump look weak. Uh-oh, got the whole thing going on. Swim? I don't, swim. I don't know. Um, I haven't smoked. Um. I haven't smoked. From the age of 19 until I was 20, about 30. I smoked weed every single day, multiple times, and then I had to stop for conspiratorial reasons. Well, if you're going to Chicago, you need to stop in Indiana, bud. Dude, hell, you have heard it here first. The Eastern Goat fucking Association needs to meet up with the swine and let's have weird babies. Let's have goats. Let's get weird. Let's get weird there, EKA. But for example, let's say you're going to Chicago, then more than likely you'll be taking 65, right? So, either I could meet you up in Chicago or you could stop by South Bend area so we could audit together, bro. DeFan, I think you need to, at some point after you retire from driving a train, I think you should smoke some more weed. It's good for you. It's good for everything. Okay. So number one, okay, number one there, Mr. Justice. She is his girlfriend. They're not married, okay? She's a whore, not a slut. She will tell you she's a whore. She's happy with being a whore. She was my whore for 2 weeks, and then she went back to being his whore. It wasn't weird because, Noman is a worthless cunt who called the FBI on me, who has poisoned me multiple times, worked for the CIA. He has people follow me, and so no, it was not weird. So like subconsciously, it was like payback. Like when I busted her asshole wide open. That was a great moment because he didn't get to fuck it for at least a good week because it was all busted up. Okay, then he needs to see Norman and Chris. I don't even understand what that means. They do. You should. Eastern Kentucky accountability, dude. You don't want to take Greyhound. Dude, that's a horrible experience. I took a Greyhound from Marion County after I was falsely arrested down there in fucking, I believe it was March. And then, there were governmental agents poisoning me. And then the fucking bus almost fucking crashed because they were poisoning the whole bus. So then that made the bus driver fucking fall asleep. And so we're on I-94, fucking the bus driver jerking back and forth. I don't have my phone. I can't call the state police. It's horrible. Don't take the bus. You need to take the train, bro. The train is more suitable. Don't take the bus. I'm telling you right now. Don't take the bus. Swine, next time you go auditing, don't wear underwear. Also, cut your pockets out of your shorts so when they search... Anybody who will pay me $1,000, I will do an audit, even if it's in the dead of winter, which I am... This winter, I am perfecting the car audit, by the way. I will go auditing in a Speedo and in pasties, but I need $1,000 in my PayPal. I'm going to put you in timeout because you can't prove you're a fucking lawyer. Fucking lying cunt. I've never driven a train. You should not be driving anything, Bill. That red hair gets in the way, motherfucker. I've driven a deuce and a half. It's pretty cool to drive one. I think you should give me oral, Shelly. Give me oral, baby. Okay, my brain cells. Well, here's what you need to do, Rager Horse. You need to take the swine in small increments. You're not great right now. Your brain is not swine tested. You cannot handle the swine. So then basically that you need to, take about a half-hour break, go drink or, go do something, then come back. We'll be here tomorrow, maybe. Get back to my comments here. It was not prolapse. Basically, her asshole, after an hour and a half of just being, just totally just fucked. It got to a point, not prolapse, I would say about, about 30 minutes more than it would have, gone into the prolapse stage, but it was just really inflamed. It more had like four mounds to it. Basically, that her ass was so inflamed, it basically, had some mounds to it. So it was not prolapse. Let's just, let's stick upon. So you're not in Kentucky then? You're in Atlanta? I don't understand. I love Atlanta. Great. I guess if you like Greyhound stations, that's fine. Speedo plus. I am in the graduating class with a team from Transylvania School of Proctology. Well, you need to, get your bachelor's or your doctorate in shaking farts out of undershorts in the dry cleaners. So you will always have a steady flow of incomes because there's a lot of farts and undershorts. Let me see. Ranger Horse is a small brain. He does. Oh, LMO. Why are you guys? Why are some guys? I will say this. I am a fucking grower. I am not a shower. Here's a reality. And I will be honest about my small penis. That, say if I'm flaccid, like right now, I have, nothing. But, say if I'm hard, oh, baby, a full 6+ of swan pleasure. What job skills foes the swine have? More than your brain can quantify. Yeah. So does anybody else have any more questions, comments? You guys are doing so good on the comments that you guys have stopped. Well, I'm glad that you're growing nicely. I guess you'll have to give me a donation so you can figure it out there, douche. Not that any of you guys would believe me, but I ran one of the largest, I don't even know if I should be saying this. On my legal counsel, is it, illegal or any ramifications to allege that one was in charge of a drug organization? Let me see. I have a BA in skid marks. That's a good thing to have. Great thing to have. So, I want to talk about, something for about 6 more minutes, and then I got some things to do. Unfortunately, I do. You know, what skid marks are the signs of incontinence, sir? Like, what skid marks are for old people? Like young people. We're having a skid mark conversation. Young people just have actual dry. You changed your name. You can't do that. That's not allowed. You can't be changing your name like that. You can't be doing that. Oh. But so here's what I want to talk about. Skid marks is what Noman's old lady deals with. She deals with a lot more than that. Yeah, since we're talking about the little bastard, so, up until I fucked her, she hadn't had sex. The last time she got porked was a Valentine's Day. Look at that! Richard Simmons in the house! And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and rest, hydrate, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And don't forget to channel your inner sitting dog. What up, Sue? Or Sue Richard? Sue! I'm so sorry, but it's so funny. Oh, God. But, but so basically, that up until I porked her for 2 weeks, and she hadn't been porked. I believe she was porked on Valentine's Day, and she made allegations he has a really small penis. I think she said it was as big as my index or ring finger, or I don't even fucking know. But she said considerably I had a larger penis. I don't know if that's true. I don't really care. And then she also said that he, can't get an erection. I guess, the diabetes is, rough on the guy. But, like for example, even if he couldn't get an erection, then, he could do other things to satisfy her, and he just doesn't care. Like, he told me that he wants her to be his slave, and, he doesn't care about her. So, not really, because she's fatter than all get out. She's not a prime time lay. Sue, we love you. We want your vagina. Sue, we want that pussy. Pop the pussy. Yeah, the wiener was in the shit house. Yes. No, she was not a primetime lady because she's fat. She didn't make me come because she's so fat. We can discuss UFOs here in a minute if you want. But anyway, back to the fat pig though. Here's the deal. Here's just the God honest truth of all this. Because I have the CIA up my fucking colon, and if yes, pop the pussy. Pop the pussy, Sue. Oh, Sue, I have a question for you before we get out of control here. I didn't actually put age restricted on this. That's a travesty. Do you use toys, Sue? Like, do you use butt plugs? Do you use vibrating panties? Do you, Sue, are you Bluetooth panty accessible? But anyway, so back to, the fat pig. I mean, basically, that due to my conspiratorial situation, I have no problem, going and picking up a woman. or, getting phone numbers, getting to the point where, having a one night stands, but anything, I don't even know. No, 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 no. Use sex. I don't even know what that is. And use a strap on and tongue. Do you have a tongue ring or just a tongue? Anyway, getting back, the fat pig. It basically, that anytime I try to forge a fucking situation that's like friends with benefits or dating a bitch in the CIA, they always get in, and then, then that doesn't go anywhere fast. So basically, I was of the opinion I was horny. He was in jail. Hey, Sue, do you got a motor? Sue, there's an important question. Hey, Sue, my audience. Sue, my audience wants to know. Do you have a motor on that dildo? I can't even talk. Great. Sue, do you have a motor? Oh, my face and my side hurts. I'm locked up. We know that the chats are going too fast. I'm gonna have to scroll back. But Sue, my audience wants to know. Sue, my audience wants to. How are you not blocked? You keep coming back. Hey, my moderators, can you block or can you do something about Pugface Jr.? Can you make him go away? Anyway, do you have a motor on the dildo? Is it a automatic start? Electric? And does it run on gas or diesel, or is it a hybrid? We all need to know. Sue is just as dirty and just as much of a pig as I am. She's just not as vocal about it. And, Sue knows this is coming up. Sue knows this is coming about from love. She knows. Anyway, there's some good comments here I need to get back to. Oh, my back hurts. We'll get to UFOs. Hold on a minute. Oh, my back hurts. Ow. I like my little goats. I like my goats a little thick. Meh. No, 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 no. Use sex question. I don't know what that means. That's no moon. That's a space station. Sue. Asterisk. He has one that kickstarts. Support this swine. This community supports. Swine. This community supports transgender auditors. Is it okay that you're gay? I haven't tried to fuck your father yet, Ranger Horse, so I'm only gay on the weekends for you and your father. Only on the weekends for you and your father. So does that make me gay? Bill Norwood, read about Abril, Richard Byrd. No need for the ring, and there's no such thing as alien. You're fucking stupid, Sue. You're a dumb bitch. Hey, Bill, Amanda Fain. Are you saying that Defan is a woman? Is that what you're saying, Pugsley? Do we need a congressional hearing on this? The alien aircraft detected are freebasing on our moon. Anything's possible. Yes, you are correct, Ranger Horse. Nasty Nathaniel is a fucking. He's been foraging up the Hershey Highway. He's been digging in the Hershey Highway. He got stuck in the Hershey Highway off of the cocksucking. He got stuck in the Hershey Highway off the cocksucking expressway. Do they make heated dildos? There's a company out there that makes sex toys out of Pyrex, and basically, if you know anything about Pyrex, there, Pugsley, is that they will hold the temperature hot or cold. I believe they probably have some plastic or, ones that have a heating option. I'm sure they do. Pull start, pug face. Junior lost a bet. He sure did. Denise, LOL. Poor Sue. Sue's got Sue's got a weird look, like she just had some male semen on her face for the first time in 17 years. EKA, I got a sex machine made with 1700cc Harley engine. I use it on myself when I'm getting it with a goat. Hillbilly Train Express. Choo choo. Hey there, EKA. I see you got the goat fucker going. Good job there, man. Get your waiters on. Go fuck your goat. Man. I can't even bet properly. Oh. Oh, I really wanted to like swine. He caused my only call flood. What a waste. Operation High Jump. Bill, he's insane, but I get the entertainment value. I'm one ugly ass woman. How often do you have to replace that cluster, EK? Does it get stuck when you're fucking it won't start? Sue, I love you, baby. Sue, come to Swine Town, baby. Come get you some swine in you, baby. Okay. I need to go. Oh, you guys have been great. You've been a good audience. Does anybody have any comments, concerns, words of wisdom, marriage proposals, lesbians that want the swine to fuck them straight? Hell motherfucking yeah, bitch! Oh. Sue, you know what? Sue, you know that you want my cock. You secretly want it. Sue, you know you want the swine's tail. Yeah, baby, you want some white pork in you. Yeah, yes, you do. She wants the swine, but she can't have the swine because the swine does not fuck Richard Simmons. I can't talk. Richard Simmons. Oh. I do declare, Uncle, I do declare, Uncle, I do declare, back when he was a little seed that sprouted into a full-grown watermelon, that, he was of the opinion that the word nigger, that was just a word, but now he is so afflicted and so conflicted by the word nigger, that now he thinks all white people are honkies and crackers, and could be a Crockett situation, would be a combination of a crack and a cronky. Now that is patented material. I can't go on. I need a water break. I'm going to have to put you guys down for 5 minutes because my hand is numb. My voice is, seizing up and my back hurts. I'm going to put you guys down for like 5 minutes and my tears are running in my mouth. I will resume in 5 minutes. Oh, God. Folks, this has been my best live, I think, ever. Yes, I need a watermelon break. Always be watermeloning. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, could somebody tell me the score of the Steeler game, please? Steeler and Buccaneer game. Oh, let there be light. Oh, I just sat on you guys. Oh my lord. I just crushed you guys. I'm gonna need to put you guys on a little bit of a hold. All right, I'm back. I know, right? Deshaun, my main man, Jackson. You know, it got holding situation. It's about time for the Steelers to. Yeah, they're not gonna fire Tomlin. Come on, man. LOL, Bill. Anyway, we can. You know, I am a diehard Colts fan, and you know, Frank Wright, can you figure it out, please? Oh, and something else. Something else that the swine spent fucking 4.5 fucking hours arguing with DirecTV, you miserable, greedy cocksuckers. You know, they are a horrible corporation, okay? So, you know, somehow, AT&T is unaware that it spent $13.5 billion to acquire DirecTV, meaning that AT&T and DirecTV are two separate entities. They're not run as one. They have two separate, you know, computer frames. They have two separate fucking everything. They're not one corporation. Okay? Okay. So if you understand that, then you understand they're a bunch of greedy, motherless fucks, okay? So I have the mobile app for the actual DirecTV service, okay? So I have the actual hard equipment at a different location, okay? So through my travels and stuff, okay, so the address of the hard equipment is in South Bend, okay? Then I stay, you know, other places or traveling, okay? And so then basically, when I'm using the goddamn fucking, you know, the mobile app, now it's mobile, okay? Meaning I can exercise my 14th Amendment to travel. Mobile does not mean stationary, right? Mobile means, hey, you know, one would reasonably think that you get the same fucking, you know, programming as you would at your home from DirecTV, right? Wrong, wrong. So, if anybody is familiar upon how the NFL, a bunch of greedy, motherless, you know, just blood-sucking fucking, you know, fat, obese bed bugs, how they operate is they make their fucking money. I'm aware of that, Pug. Thanks for telling me something I already know there, Pugsley. Thank you. Good job. Anyway, where's my goddamn... So, because the NFL, they make millions and millions, hundreds of millions of dollars a year off of the NFL Sunday ticket. So they purposely, they make it difficult. I don't think Wi-Fi plays a part of that, but basically how I'm trying to explain this to you guys is that because so for example, say if you live in Denver, then you're going to get different games in different times. You're going to be able to see the NFL on Sunday than if you were in Indiana, or, you know, say from Indiana to New York is going to be, you know, different times, different markets, different games, okay? That's just how the NFL fucking has it because they're greedy fat fuckers, okay? So when I'm using the DirecTV mobile fucking app, then somehow, just mysteriously, 8 miles away, I am in the Chicago market, okay? Meaning, even though I'm geographically in a Colts market, I know I am. I've had this conversation for years with, you know, a CBS and NBC here locally, is then I'm in a Chicago market. So meaning then I can't watch a fucking Colts game. So I haven't seen a fucking Colts game all goddamn season. I'm fucking irritated. So if somebody, here's what I need. I need an app or something where I can log into with the DirecTV service, meaning using my TV service, and how, I guess, outsmart or manipulate the whole location geographical thing, because I want an app or something where I can be logged in with my DirecTV service and then have a way, say, to view games from fucking Denver, or yeah, but I need something for my phone, so it has to be something for my phone there, Pugsley. So I need something similar to that for my phone, to where I can, can sign in with my account for DirecTV, and then basically I can circumvent the whole location thing, then basically have my own NFL Sunday ticket and not have to pay fucking, $360 for their bullshit. Anyway, I'm going to get off here, guys. I'm going to go do some things, get my snout buried in something, and go watch the rest of the Steelers Buccaneers game. I love you guys. If you guys want to donate, there's somebody post my PayPal if you'd like. And also, there's a $100 reward for any CIA contraband found at 485 East Michigan Street in New Carlisle, Indiana, 46552. It's a standing offer. I put my email address there. I know what I'm looking for. Don't bullshit me. I love all of you. And Jesus, I got 1, 2, 3. Let me see. 4. I have a lot of mods. Good God, I got a lot of mods. 5. Oh, so my mods, you guys are getting lazy. Why can't you post my PayPal, bitches? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Your only job is... I'm always safe, DeFan. Thank you very much. You say, stay safe driving those trains, bud. There's a lot of, ways you can fucking die or get sued. Or go to federal fucking prison. Wow, there's my... I have real mods. Here's what we call self-modization. There you go. There you go, bitch. How you like that? Okay, Pug, you're sucking up now, Pug. Thank you, Pugsley. Anyway, obviously, Bill Norwood needs to have his wrench taken. Obviously, others need their wrench taken away because they're not posting my PayPal. It's your only job description. And Pugsley, I love you. And I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces. Ow, ow, ow. Oh my God. Did you guys hear that? Oh my. Ow, ow. I'm wounded. Wow. Oh my God. Did you guys hear that pop? It was like a gunshot. I snorted and then my jaw popped. Good God. Ow. Ow. I need ice. I'm wounded. It was like a gunshot. Oh my. Wow. I need to go get that taken care of. Jesus Christ. Wow, that's crazy. Goodbye, guys, before I hurt myself further.